Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I extend a very warm welcome to all of you on behalf of Embassy of India, Stockholm and India Unlimited. Under the India Unlimited platform, which was created to connect India and Sweden in every possible way, an annual business conference has been organized since 2013. This year, the theme of the business conference is Making and Innovating in New India. Ever since Prime Minister Modi launched the transformational program of Make in India in September 2014, Sweden has been one of the countries which has welcomed it and has been a great partner. That is what we are celebrating today. This gala dinner, the success of this partnership, the success of this conference. I would first like to invite Her Excellency, Ambassador Banashri Bose Harrison, Ambassador of India to Sweden and Latvia, for her opening remarks.
Dear friends, this is my 4th year in Sweden, so I'm going to be Swedish and go informal. I hope you will forgive me for that. There are a lot of very important people here, very, very important people here, and very, 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 very important people here. So if I started naming all the important people, we would be here all evening, and we don't want that because we have a great, great entertainment planned for you today. India Unlimited, what is this strange bird called India Unlimited? And what does it have to do with the Indian Embassy? What it has to do with the Indian Embassy is that it is, if I can use Simon Ahuja, our guest's word, it is a jugaad. Because a jugaad is being resourceful and finding a solution to do something that you know is good, but you don't have the resources to do. So, an embassy, a Government of India organization, like a Government of Sweden organization, has resources which are limited, not just in terms of the amount, but also in what you can do with it. And certainly, hosting a wonderful, mingling, getting together gala dinner like this is not something that we could do with the Indian Embassy funds. I met this young man, Sanjoo Malhotra, and we had a moment of epiphany because both of us said, he has been here for?
About 18 years.
About 18 years. And at that time, I had been here for about 12, 13 months. And we said, and I said, you know, I meet some wonderful people. By then, I had met Mr. Michael Treshow already. Where are you? Mr. Michael Treshow already. I had met Mr. P. Emilson. People who knew India, people who knew what it meant, the good, the bad, and the bright future. But the large picture was somehow not there, not visible. And we both said, what can we do to demystify India? So that's where it started on 4th of September 2013, when President Obama was paying a visit to Stockholm, when we had this session called Demystifying India, and there are people in this room who helped us do it. Peter Lillehook, even sitting you should be visible, but you can stand up if you are here.
He's sick, okay.
Oh, he's sick, okay. Anyway, he moderated this fantastic session where we had people who shared their insights of India, mostly Swedish, but one or two Indian people as well. Do you know that it took an Indian director to make the only documentary ever made about Ingmar Bergman? Well, things like that, little stories like that, we started telling people about it. And here we are in our third India Unlimited conference, and the purpose still remains what it was when we started it.
Absolutely.
Which is connecting India and Sweden. All of you have been gracious enough to put on this scarf that you have been given, irrespective of whether it matches your color scheme or not. Tarun hasn't, and we know why, of course. Tarun Tehliani, please give him a hand. Tarun Tehliani, our leading fashion designer.
And I took the liberty of wearing your scarf, Tarun.
And the colors of the scarf, I think, are not very subtle, but they give the message clear. India and Sweden can be colorful together. And this is what we want India Unlimited to do. Bring a touch of Indian color to Sweden and take a bit of Swedish systems and quality to India. A bit of Swedish punctuality as well. So here we are.
And I just wanted to remind you of there's a word that we coined 2 years ago.
Which was?
Optimism plus determination makes...
Optimation! And we remind you of our goal, which is to strengthen the connections between India and Sweden with frequent travels in both directions. No relationship, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a friendship, whether it is between two countries, is sustainable if it is not in both ways, if it is not in both directions. Planes cannot fly full in one direction only. It has to be two-way. So we want the connections in both directions. We have not been able to interest the Swedish media in what we do. But we are so grateful to the Indian media, which flies all the way here and covers these events and makes Sweden visible in India. Because believe me, I have stopped complaining about India not being visible in Swedish media because Sweden is not visible enough in India. Your Prime Minister went and got 37 pages of Indian media coverage and was on all the televisions. God bless his soul. But till then, it really doesn't come. So we need to really take this relationship to what its potential can be in every way. People, business, the government is already there. I acknowledge Ulf Holm, the State Secretary for Finance now, but the second Deputy Speaker of the Parliament and one of the most active chair of the Indian-Swedish Parliamentary Friendship Society. Governor Peter Egard, who has reignited, but I hope it won't be really fiery, our space collaboration. We were hoping to do something in this conference, but we will do it, I'm sure, because people are listening to him very, very carefully in India. Anyway, you have a lot of interesting things to do, so I will not hold up the evening, but we have to also
say a thank you.
Say thank you. Thank you to all our sponsors, Indian companies, Swedish companies, and partner agencies, knowledge partners who add the content to what we do. One partner that I have to acknowledge is, of course, the Confederation of Indian Industry, which brings us really committed Indian business leaders who lead the way into the India-Swedish collaboration. We have many in the Indian business delegation. This time, others will pardon me if I name just two. Dr. Rajiv Modi, Chairman and MD of Cadila Pharma, which already has innovation collaboration here, and Sushma Rajgopalan, the CEO of ITC Infotech. We are hoping that not only will ITC Infotech, which is already present here, We are also hoping that ITC, which is one of our leading hotel brands, a green hotel brand, please bring them to Sweden as well. I think the quality of service that we have in India is something that we would enjoy here as well. But CII, as I said, one of our leading partners, please give them a hand. And Kavita, who has been a part of this from the very beginning, thank you. Thank you very much indeed. They bring the content, but you need, what is this? Money. So our financial sponsors, Sanjoo, would you like to name them?
Yes, I'll just name them.
In kind or in cash, but also the moral support we get from them.
Aditya Billa Group, Domshow Fabriker, I think.
Lars Winter.
Okay. IKEA, Patrick.
Patrick Anthony.
We have Saab. Thank you, Ove.
Ove, thank you.
Scania.
Scania. It was with a different CEO that we got their enthusiastic support, but they have continued. Thank you very much, Scania.
L&T Infotech. Thank you. HCL.
HCL,
Yes.
our new partners.
Thank you. Volvo.
So you see, it's not an accident that HCL and Volvo both came on as a new partner, because do you know, some of you do know, that Volvo's IT business has been bought over by HCL. And HCL actually, and Volvo was providing the IT services to Stockholm Stad. So now you actually have Stockholm Stad getting its IT services from an Indian company. Now that is connections between India and Sweden, right?
Absolutely. We have Emirates. I don't think they're here tonight, but we should really thank them.
Yes, of course, Emirates have been a great support as well. This year we had a very, very nice innovation. We did a hackathon, which brought together young people, Swedish as well as Indians, who sat down and worked for almost 48 hours.
24 hours.
24 hours on, well, Indians have to exaggerate, right? So 24 hours, they sat and tried to look at ideas which would resolve India's smart cities issues. And Emirates is providing the airfare to take them to India, and I would welcome the support of Indian IT companies to receive this group when they go to India and deepen their engagement with India.
We have King, the advertising agency that's helped us with our communication.
King has been a great support for planning our publicity campaigns.
Elite Hotels.
Elite Hotels for our film festivals, which are growing increasingly popular.
Incredible India for the upcoming...
Department of Tourism for our Namaste Stockholm. Please mark 21st May in your calendars. If you can't afford a flight to India, just come to Kungsträdgården Garden on 21st of May.
TCS, Tata Consultancy Services.
Our steady supporter.
Insenresor. And with them, you can travel to
TCS
India.
was declared the best employer, if I remember right, Avinash.
Yeah.
Yes. Give them a hand. Yeah.
ITC Infotech.
ITC Infotech, of course.
Sula Wines, the wonderful...
Sula Wines is our new supporter.
Thank you.
And I think some of you have enjoyed the fruits of their labor. Mr. Samant.
Cheers.
A great visionary, because when I was growing up in India, the only wine you got was this horrible, undrinkable port wine in Goa. And what we have today, Rajiv, is superb. Thank you.
Thank you. Swedish Energy Agency.
Swedish Energy
Myndigheten.
Agency, Energy Myndigheten. Actually, I mean, they are one of our partners who not only support us in terms of this event, they actually have their boots on the ground. And they are making a difference to India's energy problems. Thank you, all of you in Energy Myndigheten, but Ludwig particularly as the person who has been engaging with us. Thank you.
Business Sweden.
Business Sweden, of course. We couldn't have done this without two partners. Business Sweden.
Swedish India Business Council.
And Sweden India Business Council. Robin, Håkon, thank you. Business Sweden, Frederick, thank you.
Indian street food.
Indian street food is, he can't have the time to come here because
No.
he's cooking our dinner.
Okay.
Right?
But he will come and we'll talk a little bit about the food he's going to present for us.
Dheeraj, Mr. Dheeraj.
Ajay Pal, limousine
Ajay
and
Pal,
taxi.
limousine service, always there, service with a smile. Ajay, where are you? You and Anmol are such great supporters of everything that we do.
And other than the sponsors, we have a whole lot of partners to also thank. Among others, there is Link Architecture, who helped us with the hackathon. We have Technique for Ethagan.
And Stefan, you've agreed to do it every year, haven't you? Thanks, Stefan, and your team. Ivana was amazing, yeah.
Business Region Gothenburg,
Business Region Gothenburg, where we will be going day after tomorrow.
Vagabond Magazine, Sven Snäringsliv has also been helping us supporting to
course.
spread the information. For Ethagana, it's another interest organization. For Magazine Pata, which is for the Travel Association, and Swecare in the healthcare area. So a lot of partners and sponsors to thank.
So a big thank you. We have taken up a lot of your time and attention, but I think you will
Mackenzie,
agree.
thank you.
Mackenzie, for our always the great session on reimagining India. And of course, people who come for our sessions, they go to very high places, by the way, because Mr. Zainab,
Adul Bhai.
what's his full name? Adil Zenubhai.
Adil
Zenubhai, who came for our first Reimagining India session. Of course, he's heading the Quality Council of India. So it pays to connect with us, okay? Thank you. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
But, no, it hasn't
Not
finished.
yet, no.
Sorry. Rana and Maria of the India Unlimited team who have worked tirelessly.
For
They have
months
worked
and months.
as hard as Indians can. Where are they? I don't know.
Maria,
There.
Rihanna, stand up.
India Unlimited team, they have, many of you may have been in touch with them. Thank you very much. And of course, my
Indian
great
Embassy.
Indian Embassy team, all of you,
Please.
please just rise and wave your hands. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We would not be able to
Please
do
stand
what
up.
we do without your support. So thank you very much, dear friends, for your patience. Let the fun begin.